If you're looking for coins for FIFA 17 Mobile, then UFIFA have got you covered for the previous version and the newer version as well. Use the code TVM to get yourself a discount at the checkout. Link is in the description. Go check them out. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another episode of the FIFA Mobile Road to Glory. We are hitting the big time right now. We are doing a lot of episodes, getting through the series very, very nicely indeed. We're going to go into a league match right now, which is obviously a tournament that we have in the league. A lot of people tend to sort of ignore their turns here, and I don't punish that. If people don't take their turns in the league, not that big a deal. Because if you take your turn and the other guy doesn't, you still go through. It's not that big a deal at all. You don't get anything for winning it either. So it's just a bit of banter really in the chat. If you win it, you're the best for that 12-hour or 24-hour period. We went 5-0 up against Santiago CF, who incidentally didn't take his turn, so we went through to the next round. I ended up forfeiting the next round because there was only a few hours left. I took my turn. And I scored 6 goals in the first half, but ended up submitting, or rather forfeiting my turn anyway. More about that in later on maybe. We are currently 75 goals down on our opponents right now, and these are the type of teams that we were coming up against in this tournament. This is a League v League, so all of our league versus another league. Look at the state of the team that he has, right? That's his defense, flashbacks for days. He's got elites everywhere. This is his attack. He's got Aubameyang, Cavani, Sanchez, Shaqiri. Okay, Carroll, fair enough. Roberto Firmino, Ibra. And his midfield, he's got the likes of Pjanic, Torre, Pereira, Krychowiak, and so on and so forth. I mean, this is the teams that we're coming up against. So I start things off by showing them exactly what Giovanni Dos Santos can do. I mean, what's the point having Aubameyang when you can get Giovanni Dos Santos and Bakali and smash him in for days, mate? I could show you every single goal that I scored, but I would be here till Christmas because I went in on these people. I don't know what it was, but I came over all possessed all of a sudden, and I felt the need to go forth and score shed loads of goals. I desperately wanted to beat these guys because in the chat, the tournament chat, someone said, or someone from our side said that we should be able to win this, which is true. I mean, we could beat, if people take their turns, we could beat anybody. And the other side went, ha ha ha, yeah, good one. And I was like, well, I'm not having that. So, you know, we needed 75 goals. I went in and scored 10 in my first game. Then I played the same guy again, hoping to replicate that form of 10 goals. Didn't do too badly, to be fair. I think I scored 6 against him. Then I went up against someone else, Akalor, and scored 6 against him as well. So for those of you who are not that great at maths, I can tell you that we scored 22 in 3 games, which is a very, very good record. Now, Jay Craddock, you are going to be kicked out of that tournament, or league, I should say, because I think you've been borderline for a while now, so I think you're going. There is another one as well called Ricey. I think you're off as well. So if you're not going to take your turns, you ain't going to stay in the tournament. I'm trying to raise some funds now to try and get myself some elite players, or one massive elite player. So I'm listing all these up for about 1,800. Decide to list Sanchez up for a little bit more than that. Again, get the silvers up, or the silver informs up for about 900 coins. They're not really selling for much. And while we wait for those to sell, we're going to go do a goalkeeper live event. 3-star in difficulty, but let's be honest with each other. Anything that involves free kicks, it ain't a 3-star difficulty. This was easy peasy lemon squeezy. 2 free kicks that I cocked up, but for the most part, it's pretty simple. I love taking free kicks. Goalkeeper pack gives us... Oh, who's it going to be? Rachubka. Yep, great. Good job, EA. Thanks for that. Let's move on. Let's go buy some elite players. Look at our coins. 131,000. I had to look at some massive names. I had to look at Iron Robin. He was going for 120k. And I thought, yeah, okay, looks decent, but he's a right mid. He's probably not going to feature that much. I mean, you will get into the team, obviously, but will he score that many goals? Let's go have a look for some strikers. No strikers over 82 rated on the market. I was having a look to see who could keep up pace with Giovanni Dos Santos, and then I found this bad boy, like Remy, going for 60,000 or 62,000. So I decided to pick him up. 89 acceleration, 77 long shots, decent dribbling, decent heading, decent short passing, and then it meant that we had money left over as well, so I decided to go after a cam. And I was looking around, and I saw this 81 rated Sevilla Cam Vasquez, and I looked at him and he's got 89 ball control with 88 dribbling, 83 long shots, 83 short passing. Wanted me some of that, so I bought him, and now we've pretty much got 20k left as well. So literally within a matter of 2 episodes we will be back to the point where we'll be able to buy another elite player to replace Grujic in the centre of the park. Now I would have done that early on, like right now. However, there were no CMs on the market for less than 70k. So I'm going to try and build up the coins so that we can get about 80,000 coins together, go into the market and buy ourselves an elite CM. We've changed up the formation to suit the new signings. I wanted 2 strikers up top because I really do like Giovanni Dos Santos. He's been a great servant to us so far. And obviously, we wanted to get like Remy into the team as well. And of course, I needed to get Vasquez into the side. So I changed the formation to have 2 up top and to have a Cam. Think it's going to work really well. Then I decided to go into a couple of attack games. To increase the fans, because I haven't actually done that in a while. And to test out these new players. Like Remy, right from the get-go, he was unbelievable. Blistering pace, got into the box, scores. Now, that wasn't an attack. I took the ball off the defender and did that. Giovanni Dos Santos just letting me know that he's still around with a great goal. And then he sets up his new teammate like Remy in the next game to make it 1-0. And then Much pops up with a goal. Much needed from him because he is, no pun intended of course, because he is on the cusp of getting replaced as well by an elite player. And Dos Santos again completes the scoring in the attack mode. Just looking for my next signing, and I'm looking at right wings now. There are a few on the market that are actually looking pretty good for in and around the 40-50k mark. You know, there's a couple there for around, you know, for a very doable price really. Pedro 82 rated, not too shabby. Alonso at all. I'm kind of thinking of changing the formation back to the way it was and maybe just having like Remy up top and maybe alternating the 2 strikers. I wasn't really a fan of the formation I was playing. Mertens going for 56,000 seemed very, very doable, 81 rated. So we could end up selling Vasquez, who we've just bought, just because I don't like the formations on offer. I thought about it before I bought him, and I thought, yeah, okay, I want 2 strikers, I'll use 2 and I'll change the formation, it'll be fine. But I wasn't really feeling it in-game. I'm going to give it another few games before I fully decide, but I think we may end up selling Vasquez and going back into the market and getting a winger or a centre mid. If you've got the game and you've got the market and you want to go and have a look to see who I can buy, then let me know in the comment section down below what players I should get. If I've got, say, around... I probably end up getting around 70k afterwards, after selling Vasquez, if I decide to sell him. It's not set in stone yet, but if I decide to, I'll have about 70k. Go onto the market, let me know who you should buy. If you've enjoyed this episode, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel and smack that like button. I will not be back tomorrow with a FIFA Mobile. It's actually going to be the day after tomorrow because I won't have time to record one, unfortunately. But, well, I'll record it, but I won't have time to edit it, is basically what I'm saying. So I'll be back the day after tomorrow with another FIFA Mobile video. And until then, goodbye.